Right now, a congressional delegation is in Cuba, a U.S. congressional delegation. It is the first such visit since President Obama announced Washington would start normalizing ties with the communist country. Even New York Governor Andrew Cuomo announced that he is planning a trade mission. All of this as the Assistant Secretary of State, Roberta Jacobson, is set to arrive in Cuba later on in the week. She is the highest-ranking American official to visit the country in decades. Let's bring in CNN's Carl Penhall joining us from Havana. So, Carl, what's your understanding as to what Jacobson will see or do while in Cuba?
Well, she is certainly the headline act in all of this. She is President Obama's envoy to try and get things back on track with Cuba. Remember, diplomatic relations were broken off by Dwight Eisenhower back in 1961, and then a whole series of calamities. We had the Bay of Pigs in 1961, and then the Cuban Missile Crisis 1962, just to name a couple of them. So it's a big task that Jacobson is facing. There's going to have to be baby steps going on, but she's going to meet her opposite numbers in the Cuban government. They're going to sit down and say, how can we move forward and open up embassies, for example? How can we get the diplomatic side of things working? And then after that, let's talk about trade, let's talk about cultural ties. And also the U.S. wants the opportunity to voice its concerns on human rights and the political situation in Cuba. But Jacobson's visit really is just the first step in what promises to be a long road, Frederica.
Interesting. So she would be meeting with a Cuban contemporary, but would she go as far as meeting with Raul Castro?
There's nothing of that sort on the cards. That, in diplomatic terms, would be hurrying things along way too much at this stage. What has been described to us is pretty much baby steps. There are much more simple things they have to talk about first. Can they turn the U.S. interest section here in Havana into a full-blown embassy? Can they have a few more staff to be able to run the operations here that they want to do? And because of this kind of Cold War that has gone on between the two countries, U.S. diplomats here can't go any further than 25 miles from the U.S. interest section, so they'll also want to get changes to that. So first of all, they can operate as a full-blown embassy, and then everything will come in baby steps after that.